Good day, ma'am. This is the work of Gopal. In today's video, we're going to tackle about gene therapy. How does it work? The risks and benefits we could get when performing or having a gene therapy. And most importantly, what do scientists and researchers help in further success rate of the gene therapy? But first, let me define what is gene therapy. Gene therapy is a technique that modifies person's gene to treat or cure disease. To gain more information and ideas, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video.
I would classify gene therapy as more risky than more beneficial. Although gene therapy can replace, fix, or make the deceased cells more evident to the immune system, you cannot be so sure that genes can work properly. Gene therapy has 4 potential risks, and these are the following risks. First, unwanted immune system reaction. By this, your body's immune system may see newly introduced virus as intruders and attack them. It can cause inflammation and, in severe cases, organ failure. Second, they are targeting the wrong cell because virus can affect more than one cell type. If this happens, healthy cells may be damaged and cause other illnesses or disease such as cancer. Third, infection caused by the virus. It is possible that once introduced into the body, the virus may recover their original ability to cause disease, possibly causing a tumor. And lastly, if the new genes get inserted in the wrong spot of your DNA, there is a chance that insertion might lead to tumor formation. The results of clinical trials in therapy have several significant barriers that stand in the way of becoming a reliable form of treatment, including targeting the ORAC cells and reducing the risk of side effects.
Should people be allowed to use gene therapy to enhance basic human traits such as height, intelligence, skin color, or even athletic abilities? Yes, though. Only once we actually understand how all the genes interact with each other. At the moment, we only have a very basic understanding what a few genes do. Until we know enough to build the full genetic sequence from the scratch, we have no business playing around with them outside of experimentation. Current gene therapy research has focused on treating individuals by targeting that therapy to body cells such as bone marrow or blood cells. This type of gene therapy cannot be passed to a person's children. Gene therapy could be targeted to egg and sperm, however, which would allow to inserted gene to be passed to future generation. This approach is known as germline gene therapy. The idea of germline gene therapy is controversial. While it could spare future generation in a family from having a particular genetic disorder, it might affect the development of a fetus in unexpected ways or have long-term side effects that are not yet known, because people who will be affected by germline gene therapy are not yet born. They can't choose whether to have the treatment. Thank you.
Researchers have been working for decades to bring gene therapy to the field. Every patient have received ineffective gene therapy treatments, but doesn't mean gene therapy is impossible dream. Even though gene therapy has been slow to reach patients. That's why scientists and researchers help to success the rate of gene therapy and make it used widely. Because cells are the basic building blocks of a living thing. The human body composed of trillions of them. Within our cells, there are thousands of genes that provide the information for the production of specific protein and enzyme that muscle, bone, and blood, which is stored to support most of our body function. That's why scientists and researchers help to improve the rate of gene therapy because this is important to the human.
To sum it all up, gene therapy is an experimental treatment using a genetic material to treat or prevent certain diseases. And a cell therapy aims to introduce new, healthy cells into a patient's body to replace the disease or the missing ones. It attempts to cure diseases or improve your body's ability to fight diseases by replacing a faulty gene or adding a new gene, and has a potential to treat a wide variety of diseases, including cancer, cystic fibrosis, heart diseases, diabetes, hemophilia, and AIDS. If we are looking at the future of gene therapy, we can see that gene therapy has a promising future. Approximately 400 gene therapy clinical trials are currently ongoing, and we expect to see additional new gene therapies gain regularly approval in the coming years. This is important for patients and patient communities who are awaiting therapeutic advantages to treat unmet genetic diseases. Again, we are the Team 1, and that ends our discussion about gene therapy. I hope you have learned something. Thank you for listening.